band Black Country New Road takes its name from a relatively new street in the West Midlands section of England. It was built from 1995 through 1997 and connected the towns of Bilston and West Bromwich. The six-member band that took its name formed in Cambridgeshire, UK, which is about a 2-hour drive from either end of the motorway. Black Country New Road, with a comma in there in the center. Their second album is Ants from Up There. It earned rave reviews all around, including from Pitchfork magazine, which granted it Best New Music status and called this track Concorde, a track named after a sleep plane from the 1970s, which was supposed to revolutionize air travel, but fizzled out due to bankruptcy and other terrible things by the end of the decade. And that they said it was a perfect metaphor as it reaches a dizzying altitude, desperately embodying a romantic sunk cost fallacy, throwing good love after bad. Sadly, just as the band is having its greatest success, its future is in doubt as a few days before they release this album, the band's singer and primary songwriter Isaac Wood announced his departure from the band. Hopefully they can work it out because Ants from Up There is one of the best records I've heard so far in 2022, but we'll see. Before that, we heard from a band that proves the indie pop dream of the 90s is alive in Portland. It was the three-piece Reptalians from there with I Feel Fine from Multiverse on the Capture Tracks label. This mic break is going on so long, and I don't even have time to mention that we did not even plan to follow a band with aliens in their name with a video featuring an elaborate story about an alien. Just no time for that. Anyway, before that, we heard from 31-year-old New York-based Mitsuki Leikak Miyawaki, better known as Mitski, with Stay Soft off her sixth album, and fourth on the Dead Oceans imprint, Laurel Hell. We started off with Leeds band Yard Act. I'm Jason Thurston, and this is 133 minutes. After about an hour more music, I'll be handing off the microphone to Owen Bryant, the current MD of Subject Radio, who will cut deeper into the apple that is underground and college music. In the next set, we'll flash back to the only video I know by one of Buffalo's best bands of the 1990s, who earned some national reputation through inclusion on soundtracks, and an episode of an HBO New Music Showcase. I will also hear from Eon Station and Los Bichos, with a rare, at least for my part of the show, instrumental. But first, here is the best band to ever take their name from a Tracy Bonham song. That is probably not true, at least the origin story, as the Canadian band formed in 2005 in British Columbia as Mother, before eventually changing their name to Mother Mother in the classic move to avoid confusion and lawsuits. But they benefited by having a much better name, at least in my opinion. This track off the Act's eighth album, Inside, is actually a sequel to a song off their debut record, Oh My Heart. The song was called Hayloft, so in the Nick Drake Hazy Jane 2 style, this is Hayloft 2. They are Mother Mother. I'm Jason Thurston for Subject Radio's 133 Minutes.